From the Detroit Free Press, it's Tuesday, May 11th. Here are today's top stories, presented by Bush's Fresh Food Market. Calling all foodies, Bush's is hiring. Are you passionate about food, looking for growth, development, and excellent wages? Come grow with Bush's and apply online at bushes.com/join our team. That's Bush's, BUSCHS.com/join our team.
Reporting for the Detroit Free Press, I'm Mariam Marini. Detroit Police Chief James Craig confirmed his retirement Monday in a news conference with Mayor Mike Duggan.
I am voluntarily leaving. I'll say it again. I am voluntarily leaving. We saw what happened to many chiefs across this country. Some were forced out, some retired because they didn't feel supported, and some were fired. So I'm leaving in a good place. I love this city, and I love this state.
Craig will leave his position on June 1st after serving 8 years as the head of the department. Also during Monday's conference, Craig asserted his longtime alignment with the Republican Party, but said he has not yet decided on his future, despite rumors about a bid for governor. Craig has served on the police force for more than 40 years, including two-year stints as police chief in Portland, Maine, and Cincinnati. But he says the best part of his career was in Detroit, although 2020 proved to be undoubtedly the most challenging, he said. On Monday, Craig stressed that he was leaving the department by choice, saying, quote, "I'm leaving in a good place. I love this city and I love this state." Mayor Duggan added that he tried to convince Craig to stay, but was not successful. To hear more about Craig's departure, his legacy, and the next steps for choosing a new chief, visit thefreep.com.
This is Phoebe Wall-Howard, an automotive reporter at the Detroit Free Press. Ford Motor Company World Headquarters in Dearborn appeared to be involved in a major project outside the glass house. Onlookers wondered if workers were repairing windows or replacing windows high up on a platform up 12 stories high. In fact, no, they were installing a projection screen over the weekend, and on Monday, Ford confirmed it is planning a major world event, revealing the all-new, all-electric Ford F-150 on Wednesday, May 19th. Go to freep.com for more detail about both events.
Hi, I'm Detroit Free Press staff writer Bill Leitner with a story about you and the law. It seems simple. Someone sues you, they must notify you before going to court. That's your right in the Constitution. But what if the other side claims they notified you, but didn't? Instead, they lied about it, and to a judge. That happened to Detroiter Carnell Anderson. He was supposedly notified years ago that he was being sued for child support, but Anderson was in prison and could prove it. Yet the paperwork to notify him was faked. It said he was notified. So Anderson lost that lawsuit and spent a lifetime dealing with the fallout. Cases like that have an Oakland County state senator urging Michigan to reform its law on process serving, that's the legal term for delivering a lawsuit, to a defendant. See my story about why process serving is so important in our legal system at www.freep.com.
This is Marlo Alter with the Detroit Free Press Sports Department, and boy, is it a big week for the Pistons. This is the final week of the regular season in the NBA, and it's the most consequential week of basketball for the Pistons in years, and that's not hyperbole. The Pistons are 20-49 for a 29% winning percentage. They're worse since 1993-94 when they went 20-62. That summer, they took Grant Hill out of Duke with the 3rd overall pick, sparking a franchise turnaround. Can these Pistons follow that path under GM Troy Weaver? Well, this is a great year to be historically bad. Cade Cunningham is a 6'8" playmaker from Oklahoma State and the top prize in July's draft. But the next 4 prospects are also strong. Evan Mobley, an athletic center from USC, Jalen Suggs, a strong guard from Gonzaga, and there are 2 teenagers in the G League, Jalen Green and Jonathan Kuminga. The Pistons can strengthen their odds at a top pick this week if they continue to do what they've done all season: sit veterans, play youngsters, and lose games. They have 3 matchups remaining, all at Little Caesars Arena, and it begins tonight against fellow bottom feeder Minnesota. If the Pistons go 0-3, they will be in the number 2 spot heading into the June 22 draft lottery and guarantee themselves a top 6 pick. The top 3 teams in the lottery each have a 14% chance at getting the top pick. The Pistons have never moved up in the lottery, though, with their own pick. Last year, they fell from 5 to 7 and took French point guard Killian Hayes. But this is a perfect year to finally stroke some lottery luck. Pistons fans are anxiously awaiting the results.
For more stories from the Detroit Free Press, be sure to check out freep.com. That's FREEP.com. If you're a fan and want to support our quality local journalism, subscribe. Go to freep.com/special offer.